What is up, guys? Welcome back to yet another brand new Major Brain Gaming video. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day as always. Now, we're taking a look at Cyberpunk here today. This game looks good on the Pro. There's no patch, unfortunately, and I really desperately hope that we do get one down the road because it really needs it. But yeah. This is Cyberpunk. We don't have a frame rate counter probably because unfortunately in this game, the frame rate counters on the displays just don't work at all, which is really annoying, but it is what it is. So we're just gonna be testing visual quality and seeing what this game looks like on Pro. I believe it's now running at a higher dynamic res because this game does use a dynamic res on the PlayStation 5, but fingers crossed we get a patch because this game definitely would look a lot better with one, so enjoy. Okay guys, so we are over in Cyberpunk performance mode to start off with here, and we're just going to have a little run around in the game. Now unfortunately the frame rate counter just says it's at a locked 60 in this mode, which I don't believe it is because I think I've seen areas be far worse, but at the end of the day you guys get to see how it actually runs. Sometimes it's great having all these graphs and stuff, but at the end of the day what's important is the gameplay and how it actually performs. So I thought I'd do one of the worst areas in the games, which is Cherry Blossom Market here, just so you guys can actually see how it runs. It feels incredibly smooth with a VRR display, which is what I'm playing on right now, and everything feels very good. So let's have a little drive around though, and yeah, you guys can just get an idea as to what the game actually looks like, what you can expect. Now, I definitely think the game feels sharper overall on the PlayStation 5 Pro. It feels like it's running at a higher resolution for sure. I know this game's not patched, but I believe it's dynamic, so I think we're probably at that 1800p now. So we'll just have a little drive around in the performance mode, and then we'll shift over to that ray tracing mode. Bear in mind the ray tracing mode is still capped to 30 frames, so obviously that's not very fun and not... Whoa, what is this guy doing? But at the end of the day, you guys get a nice visual, visual experience as to what the game actually looks like when playing on a PlayStation 5 Pro. I desperately hope this game gets patched because it really could do with one, right? It would look so good if you put a PSSR into this game. It would look absolutely incredible having all of that fidelity at 60 frames. Oh dear, we're going to get into a fight here. That's not great. But, you know, it looks really good. I'm very happy with the fact that it's just a slightly higher res anyway. It's not going to be noticeable unless you put them bang on side by side, but you know, at the end of the day I don't think it's really worth doing, to be honest, because you know, it's not a big enough difference. It's a tiny resolution bump, but here you go. This is what the game actually looks like anyway. Make sure you're watching on a 4K display. Make sure you've got all the settings cranked on YouTube so you can actually see what the game is looking like. It looks very good in person. That's all I can really say. Oh my gosh. Thank God this game was improved so thoroughly from what it used to look like, right? I remember playing this game day one with all the bugs and glitches. The visuals were very poor, far poorer than they are now. And I played this day one on PlayStation 5, and you had to play the PS4 version, obviously. And it was just running at 60 frames, basically, off of what the PS4 was doing. But yeah, not great at all, to be honest, there from what CD Projekt Red did. But I hope they actually come out and patch the game, because I think it could do with a really good upgrade for PSSR, and I think they could probably get this at like 1440p or something like that, upscaled to 4K. That would look really good with PSSR. Maybe some ray tracing in there, maybe an unlocked mode for the quality mode would be nice, just to see where it's at. Like, personally, as I've said in previous videos, I think every game should have an unlocked toggle on it, because obviously when we do get more powerful hardware like a PlayStation 6, we're just going to be able to experience those games better, and it stops people having to necessarily come in and patch games. Like, one of the things I'm having fun with is some of the unlocked games we have. It's kind of nice to just actually be able to test them properly and just see what those games run like now compared to what they were before. But I think this looks great. I think Cyberpunk has always looked good. I would just love a bit sharper of an image like what we get in the ray tracing mode on this system. So let's hop over to that now. We'll have a little drive around in the ray traced mode, and then you guys can see what that looks like. So this is ray tracing. And yeah, everything's just a bit sharper. It just looks a little bit cleaner, and I feel like if this mode had some sort of unlocked frame rate, then we could probably get this running closer to 60, maybe within that VRR window, so it's not this horrible, like, oh, okay, something's gone on here. Whoa, thanks for just opening the doors. That stuff I really want them to improve in like the AI for the character AI stuff in these games in the future, is just like not having people open car doors. Like they literally just wouldn't do that in real life. They would probably not. Maybe some people do that, but it rarely happens, right? So yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of these visuals. Again, this is the quality mode now, so hopefully this is looking pretty decent for you guys on camera. You can see what things actually look like. On my OLED panel, it looks incredibly good. Just wish the frame rate was higher. VRR cannot help this game right now at 30 frames. It needs to be bumped up to that 48 frames per second, so we get real VRR kicking in on PlayStation 5 Pro and base PS5 even for that matter. But a patch would be better. A patch to actually lift this using PSSR is exactly what this game needs. PSSR is the game changer. People sort of are downplaying, oh, it's only this many T-flops. It doesn't matter. It's about the AI upscaling in the PlayStation. And this is also going to get things prepared for the next generation of PlayStation consoles from Sony. So, like, in the end of the day, that's what's important. It's all about the AI upscaling, not about throwing transistor after transistor after transistor into a system. It doesn't work. It's not cost effective anymore. The AI upscaling is what the future is. It's the reason Nvidia's doing it with all their cards, and it's what's important. That guy just destroyed him. Why are we in combat? I didn't even do anything wrong. I'm just driving around, man. Calm down. What is this area? Wonder if that was ever going to be like DLC. They've just settled with the one, but the DLC in Dogtown was so good. I have done it before. I actually did it on PC in the past, but I do plan on doing it again, probably on PlayStation if they ever patch this game for Pro. Let's just hope they do. Everyone tweet at CD Projekt Red to let them know that we want this flipping game patched for Pro, because it needs it. It would look so good. Like, it's one of the best technical showcases on PC with stuff like path tracing. It would be so cool if we could have something. I don't expect path tracing, obviously, but it would be so good if we have something, you know, something just where we've got a better quality 60 frame mode and a even better quality 30 frame mode with higher ray tracing features and maybe an unlock toggle for future systems. That's what I would like to see. But if you've enjoyed this video, let me know down in the comments below. Leave a like and subscribe. Let me know if you're enjoying your PlayStation 5 Pro, if you're disappointed by it. I like to hear everyone's feedback. Please don't insult me. One thing I want to add actually is the awful blurry imagery of this game with like the UI and stuff, and also you can just see a trail of your character behind. Like if I tilt the camera down, you can actually see like a trail of your character just lagging behind because of the upscaling method they've used in this game. It's not good at all, so I hope that can be changed in the future. But yeah, as I said, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in future content. If there's any updates for this game, we will be testing it. Thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.